One of the purposes of tonight's meeting is to give a report back and a feedback from the convoy. When we appointed our next speaker as a worker for the PSC earlier this year, I don't think she realised we give her just quite such a simple task. I'd like to introduce Rukayah, who is the PSC main organiser on the convoy. Rukayah.
I have to follow Loki and Dan, thank you. I was given a few minutes to summarise the convoy, and it's very difficult when you spend, at least a few months of your lives on this journey, planning, and then being on the road. So I'll try and do it justice to myself and to the people in this room who are on the convoy. I think the purpose of the convoy, of course, was to deliver the aid, but nothing that we could have done would have been enough. The effect of the siege for over 3 years that's denied the Palestinians the medicine, the aid, the paper in school, the basic necessities in life, the cement to build their lives. We would never have been able to deliver that. But what we could do with the convoy is to highlight the big prison that was Gaza and the effect of the siege, and that is exactly what we tried to do on the long journey to Gaza. In that respect, we had such, I know it sounds very cliched, but it was a completely unique experience for the people. I'm sure the people in the room who were on the journey could agree with me. We had people from all walks of life, from different sides of the whole, of the world, joining for one goal, was to go to Gaza and to break the siege. And we did that, with great difficulty. And when we wanted the attention of the world to be on Israel on the anniversary of the war, on the 27th, the world was looking at Egypt, who denied the convoy entering to Gaza. On Christmas Day we were protesting, people were having hunger strikes to show the role that Egypt was playing in denying us the means to get into Gaza. And I'm sure people will know the struggle that we went through to get into Gaza. And when you're actually on the road, it's difficult to see what's happening in the rest of the world and to see the bigger picture. For us when we were there, we were trying to get from A to B. But we eventually did get into Gaza, and it was, reflecting back on it, it's a massive, massive achievement that we, out of hundreds and thousands of people who do try and go into Gaza, as Anna said, we were allowed to get there. 10 days late, but we eventually got there. And on our journey, travelling through the different countries, the amount of support that we got was tremendous. From Turkey onwards, from Syria and Jordan, we had Palestinian refugees who were crying, who wanted us to take them with us. We had a passport that would allow us to go into Gaza. These people were denied that right, and that's one of the major things that we learned on this convoy. Denying people who should be, it's their right to be on that land, but we were allowed to go there and they were not. It's difficult to summarise how it was to be in Gaza. And when we're looking at the news, people can see the pictures. They can see the pictures of the hospitals that were bombed, of the schools that were bombed, of the bullets-ridden homes that you see in Gaza. But what you can't see without going there is the dignity of the Palestinian people, the strength that they have. The level of resilience, they treated us like we were heroes, but yet they were the real heroes. The suffering that they go through, they didn't show it to us, and you can't leave Gaza, but you'll be infected by that, and be inspired by that fear, that resistance that they have. And the biggest achievement leaving Gaza is that there are over 500 people who made that journey, who went into Gaza, and who are spread around the world, who will be advocates for the Palestinian cause for the rest of their lives. Thank you.